Hey, it's me. I'm back with another quiz. This time we got regions of Italy. Um, let's see. First thing off, we got Abruzzo. Now, Abruzzo, I believe, somewhere in central Italy. Like Abruzzi, somewhere by Rome. I'm going with this one. Nice. Umbria. That's also central Italy. It's one of these two probably because this is probably like Latium or something or Lazio. Yeah, it's like Lazio or like right. This is obviously well. Let's talk about ones I do know first. Lazio, um, Tuscany, Toscano, yeah, Toscano. This is like uh Romagna, Emilio Romagna, because usually these two are split. I feel like so Emilia Romagna. I know when I see it. Um, Venezia. What would this be? I'm going to North Italy because I know that better. Um, you know what? We'll get to those eventually. I'll just go with this one from Umbria. Okay, it's this one then. Okay. Tuscany. Okay, this is not just Toscano. I guess these are the anglicized names, which is fine, I suppose. Liguria. That's where Genoa is. Ligurian Sea, stuff like that. In Tuscany, of course, Florence, but you also got Lucca up here, I think. Lucca's here. Siena, just down here, I think. Pizza, Pisa, it's like here. Then you got Florence, and I'm sure you got some other towns. I can't think of. Um, Pretty cool. If you ever played in Assassin's Creed 2, you might know it pretty well. Well, you got Liguria, where Genoa is, and Sardinia. This is the island of Sardinia. I guess it isn't split up like Corsica is for Spain. Um, Sicily. Sicily's also an island. It's here. You might have heard of it before. The Siciliano. You got like Palermo. Um, Palermo. What's that place? It starts with an M. Can't think of. Okay, it starts with an M. Um, like Syracuse. Do people still live in Syracuse? I don't know. Veneto. Okay, this one is an anglicized for some reason. Unless this is Venice. All right, it's gotta be there. Yeah, Calabria is down here. By Sicily. Got like Potenza. Like this is also known as like Calabria et Regium. I heard that before. But yeah, Potenza. I know Potenza because it's a good choke point if you're trying to hold Sicily, but and are able to advance up in like a war game, a paradox game. You would push up to Potenza because it's a good choke point, like I said. But of course you can also stay in Sicily. But yeah, it's auto by Calabria. Sorry, Potenza, Piedmont, up here. You might have heard of Turin. Shout out Turin. Uh, Savoy. Well, Savoy is here, but um, the Duchy of Savoy, historic, did encompass a lot of Western Piedmont. Montferrat, I think it's like somewhere here. Um, that's also a place in EU4. EU4. Actually, I wonder where this is. Is this Aosta? Aosta. I know it because it's one of like the mountain passes in the Vic 2 that you can guard. It's important, for waging war, you gotta hold that point. Like I said, it's a choke point. Michael Potenza. Yeah, that's Piedmont. Oh, and something pretty interesting is that uh what is that? Sardinia? I'm trying to remember how the the founders like the reuniters of Italy, right? I'm trying to remember what their full name was right now because I forgot. Um, was it just Sardinia Piedmont? I think so. But like their power base was in Piedmont. That's where all the industry is, the population is, not in Sardinia, right? But Sardinia Piedmont actually identified as the Kingdom of Sardinia because that's their highest title rank. And Sardinia, I guess, is the highest kingdom. And there isn't a Kingdom of Piedmont, so they just call themselves Kings of Piedmont, even though in reality they lived in Piedmont. Oh, sorry, they call themselves Kings of Sardinia, even though in reality they lived in Piedmont. and had their power base in here. It's interesting. Okay, then we got Friuli, Venezia, Giulia. Now that's a whole bunch of words. It has Venezia in it, which tells me it's by Venice. It's not here, obviously, because that's Milan, um, Lombardy area. It's probably just called Lombardy. Uh, Friuli, I believe, is actually here, which leads me to believe it's gotta be here. Uh, this is probably like Bozen or something. Some kind of German word. I'll go with that one. Okay, yeah, Friuli, I believe, is here. Is there a place in EU4? I don't remember. Puglia is here. Like Toronto. Toronto with an A. That's ever an O as the second letter. Is like here, I think on the edge. I got like Bari, Bari. Oh, and Toronto is Tarnto. Um, yeah, that's Apulia. Interestingly enough, I think the last point of Byzantine Rome, or sorry, yeah, Byzantine Italy. I'm sorry, before they were kicked out by the Latins and the Normans. Also, last fact: during World War II, the British actually launched a surprise bombing run on the Italian fleet based out of Toronto and sunk a lot of it, like three or four battleships or something, in like a Pearl Harbor style attack, which is pretty crazy from like, aircraft carriers here. Uh, Molise, Molise. Okay. Wait, I know this. I know this. I believe it's in Naples. It's like one of the it's a province EU4 as usual. That's how I know everything. Um, I believe it's even a fort, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. In fact, actually, this might be Potenza. No, I think it's a big blob. Okay, I think it's Molise is here though, right on the border with the Pope. Um, yes. Okay, Lazzo. Okay, it's called Lazzo. Yeah. I got Marsh. Actually, it's here, isn't it? Where do I know this from? This is also EU4? Maybe. This is where Perugia is, I believe, and Ancona. Perugia is a small vassal of the Pope in EU4, and it would eventually be integrated into the Papal States proper in like the later centuries. Because if you don't know, the Pope actually used to directly rule over a lot of Italy. I would say directly, he had to operate through a bunch of like bureaucrats, but at the head, he was the head of state, which is interesting that you could have a theocracy essentially. Um, theocracy is always kind of interesting, and yeah, and Ancona was at one point a serious rival to Venice as like a trading power in the Adriatic. Uh, I can't really tell you not much about them, but yeah, they existed. Uh, Yeah, Marcia. Okay, I'll right click there. Campania. That's also around Naples. Is it here? Is it where Naples is? This is where Naples is. Like Salerno, I think, or is Salerno here? I don't know. I think Capua is like here. I think I'm recording on this, right? Yeah, I didn't check. Oh yeah, okay. 8 minutes going. Oh, it's already 8 minutes. Okay. I didn't set a timer about it because I didn't see a point. I never use that anyway. Blue Campania. I'm gonna try this one. Okay, it's there. Yeah, Capua is also here. Lombardy. It's here. Where Milan is. Here's the opposite. Where Milan is. Pavia. Is Verona here, or is Verona in Venice? I don't know. Same Bologna and Mantua. Are they also in Lombardy? I don't think so. And then Parma, I think is also here somewhere. It's like here. Once again, I know it's not from EU4. In EU4, as a matter of fact, Parma is in Lombardy, but Mantua and what was that other thing I just said? Verona, uh they're both outside of Lombardy. And Lombardy actually comes from the Lombards, who were a migratory Germanic tribe, I believe. Um, back during the time of Emperor Justinian, uh, emperor ruler of the Romans or the Byzantines, as most people call it. Um, he came in with his general Belisarius, and kicked out the Ostrogoths, or well, they pushed the Ostrogoths um, out of southern Italy, right? Yeah, they say Ostrogoths. And they're having a little trouble dealing with the Ostrogoths, I believe. And they could use any help they can get. And they, I mean, the Romans. So they invited the Lombards to come in. This is their biggest mistake because the Lombards were actually powerful, and they swallowed up. They just integrated the remaining Ostrogoths in the north, and they slowly, worked their way down south. And pretty soon, well, I don't know that much more, but yeah, Lombards. Okay, I got you lost. I talked about it earlier. Trentino Alto Adige. Well, Trent, the bishopric of Trent is somewhere here. This is the German-speaking part of Italy. It actually used to be part of Austria. Well, like the Duchy of Austria, not the country of Austria. Um, and yeah, it has a significant German-speaking population, especially in Bozen in the north. Um, that's part of Italy today. Cool. Wouldn't mind going there one day. Emilia Romagna. Okay, so it is called Emilia Romagna. Oh, it looks so big though. Like, I'm not used to this, and I'm pretty sure this is Parma here. Parma's here, but it's no longer part of Lombardy. It's part of this huge like conglomeration. And then we got Basilicata. Never heard of it, but it's the last one. So okay, it's pretty good. Apparently I made one mistake somewhere. I don't remember. But hey, that's good. Oh, that's right. I made a mistake. In like, hold on. I made a mistake in Umbria. Yeah, I guessed Marsh, I think. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. I hope I explained everything well. I'll try to provide a lot of graphics you look at. You're like to check out more of my content. I got a good British counties quiz I did a while back. It's linked up on the screen. I also just did a Polish voivodeships quiz. A voivodeship is a Polish region, so we can try that one too. And see you the next few tomorrow, or well, 2 days from now, for my next quiz. Bye.